Hello students, welcome to lesson 3, pronunciation, reduced forms. And so we've had a lot of pronunciation exercises showing you how native English speakers use reduced forms. And what we mean by that is we cut short the words, or we blend the words together. Let me say this, I've said this to you before, you're a Cambodian, you're an ESL student. You're an English as a second language student. Almost everybody who studies English as a second language, they speak with their natural accent. From India, the Philippines, Singapore, China, Japan, Cambodia, Germany. I've been listening to the news from a German news station. They speak English, but they speak English. You can still hear their German accent. I think it's important for you to speak English clearly, so you need to pronounce clearly the consonants and the vowels. That's why I also have lessons on my YouTube site about how to pronounce the sounds of the ABCs. And so many students, it's difficult for me to understand them when they speak English because they mispronounce the word. Sometimes they mispronounce it because they do not say the vowels correctly, the long sound and the short sound of the vowels, or they do not pronounce the consonants correctly, or the blends. And so, as I said, if you go to my YouTube, I have many free English lessons, but I have many playlists. And one of my playlists is pronunciation, on how to speak English better. So I recommend that you go and listen to those videos, watch those videos, and practice speaking. But here we are, lesson number 3, pronunciation reduced forms. Listen and practice. Notice how these words are reduced in conversation. For, an, to, and. Okay? Listen to me say these sentences. In order for a restaurant to succeed, in order for a, and so we blend it together, for a. When for and a are together, for a. In order for a restaurant, and for to, almost every time we say ta. We do not say to. To speak clearly, you need to say to. But native speakers often ta. In order for a restaurant to succeed, it needs to have great food and good service. Okay? I teach you to pronounce the final consonant. But I'll tell you the truth, and we do not make the D sound. And. Okay, we just say and without the D sound. Food and good service. Listen to me again. In order for a restaurant to succeed, it needs to have great food and good service. For an airline to be successful, for an airline to be successful, it has to maintain a good safety record. It has to maintain a, say it together, it has to maintain a good safety record. All right, so these are 2 examples. Let's look at the conversation from before. And I'm going to read it the way that a native English speaker would read it. All right, you listen to me. You can practice it. All right, so listen to me, and you can practice it. I hear you're gonna open your own restaurant. We say gonna. I would say, I hear you're gonna open. I would not say here you're going to. We could say, I'm here you're going to. I hear you're going to open your own restaurant. Or, I hear you're gonna open your own restaurant. Yeah, I've always wanted my own place. Wanted. Remember, if a T is in the middle of a word, we usually give it a D sound. Not wanted, but I wanted. Wanted. I've always wanted my own place. But isn't it a little risky? Sure, but in order to succeed in business, you need to take a few risks. You need to take a few risks. Calculated risks, of course. That's what they taught me in business school, anyway. So, what do you have to do? What do you have to do in order for a restaurant to succeed in this town? I mean, don't you need some sort of gimmick? Well, I've come up with a